Okay, let's go now to the breaking news. Nancy Pelosi is speaking for the first time since the audio and video, the body cam of her husband's attack has been released to the public. So let's listen to what she is saying at the Capitol right now.
On the future. God bless you. Congratulations. Good afternoon. It's with a grateful heart and on behalf of my entire family that we continue to thank people for all of their prayers that they continue to send us, asking about the progress my husband is making, and he is making progress, but it'll take more time. As you know, today there was a release of some information. I have not heard the 911 call. I have not heard the confession. I have not seen the break-in, and I have absolutely no intention of seeing the deadly assault on my husband's life. I won't be making any more statements about this case as it proceeds, except to, again, thank people and inform them of Paul's progress. But that will be the end of what I'll say about the case. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, how is your husband doing?
It's coming along. Thank you.
Okay, that was very short from Nancy Pelosi, but she did take a moment in the Capitol there to talk about the video, the body cam video that was just released from about her husband's attack. And she says, I have no intention of watching the video of that assault. And she said that she will not be commenting on the case as it proceeds. CNN Chief Congressional Correspondent Manu Raju joins us now. But she did feel it important to just come to the microphone and mark this moment?
Yeah, look, she had been being asked by reporters about the video since we learned that it would be released as soon as yesterday, and she indicated she wasn't sure at that point if she was going to see it. She probably was not going to watch this video, and she wanted to make very clear here that she is not going to watch the video, and she doesn't want to comment any further about this situation. Obviously, one that's been incredibly traumatic for her and her family, something that weighed in heavily on her. She made the decision to step aside as the Speaker of the House. She said that herself. And she said that one of the most difficult things for her was knowing that the attacker was actually looking for her that day, and then said he viciously attacked her husband with the hammer. And we saw that video released today showing how that attack happened. The two were holding a hammer. The police, when they entered the scene, asked him to drop the hammer. Paul Pelosi did. The attacker held onto it and attacked him. That episode, very traumatic for the Pelosi family, and something that they have, as Mr. Pelosi has tried to recover over this time period here. But Pelosi making clear that this is something that she doesn't want to see. She doesn't want to listen to any of the audio that was released of the 911 call, and is done for now commenting on this episode here. And of course, her at the time this happened in San Francisco. She was not in San Francisco at the time. She was in D.C. at the time. Capitol Police were not actively monitoring the home of the then Speaker in San Francisco, which is why this assailant was able to break in, one of the reasons why he was able to break into their home. So here we're hearing the Speaker for the first time weighing in. She's not going to watch the video, and she said she's done talking about it. Nelson.
Okay. Manu Raju, thank you.